is going on? It's your boy. Hello viewers, Super GT here. Today it is Monday, and we all know what Monday means on Gran Turismo. It means those things up there, daily races. We're going to do them. Now I did some earlier. You might notice my sportsmanship rating there has gone down to B. I don't think I've been B in years. That was a result of doing daily race A, which this week is, as we can see here, it is Circuit de Villeneuve in the Super Formula car, and it is an absolute mess. Max Power's in there with me earlier, and it was more like a war zone than it was a racetrack. I think that's the best way to describe it. So I'm going to have to avoid that race for a bit. Try to do some of the other ones to rebuild my driver rating. I mean, we might as well jump into race B because it's the next one. Try to improve our qualifying time in the meantime. Who did you murder? Oh, I murdered loads of people. I'm a serial killer now. But yeah, lots of deaths in Daily Race A today. So we're going to try and avoid that. Daily Race B, of course, is also a new circuit that has been added to the game. Yas Marina. And actually, I did this one a couple times earlier. It was actually good fun. I think this track, it has a bad press. It's not always the best racetrack in F1. But I think in slower cars on this game is actually pretty good. I actually quite like it. I think it's got quite a good layout, to be honest. Will there be a video? Yes, there will be a video. Don't you worry. There will definitely be a video. More than one. More than one. Hasn't everyone seen the terribleness of Yas Marina, though? Well, it's terrible if you think it's terrible. But like I said, if you've seen it because of F1, which is what most people have seen it from, then yeah, it's not always the best race in F1. But on this game in slower cars, it can work. Thank you, MRC Tune, for the $5. Hello, Steve. We've been getting treated well lately with all these streams. This should help the workday go quicker. Cheers, mate. MRC Tune, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in as ever. And yeah, it's been pretty good with the content in the last week since Spec 2. Spec 3. Okay, let's jump into this. I'm going to get my Citroen out, which is the car to use. We can try some different cars in this actually later on. See if there are actually any viable alternatives. I saw someone using a GTR earlier. 458 Italia is quite far up there. The GTR's there. NSX maybe as well. But let's jump in. Maybe try to improve our qualifying time. Would we ever do a Gran Turismo type video with the Sidemen? Well, you'd have to ask them. It's not really up to me, is it? It's up to them whether or not they want to do a video. Do you have all the cars in GT7? Yes, I got 100% the other day, look. Here we go. 100%. Completely done the game, apart from Power Pack. We haven't done the Power Pack. But the base game, no paid DLC, we have completed. So 100%. Yeah, only took nearly 4 years of work. But finally we have done it. Did you improve the Brands hatch time? No, not yet. So I'm still on the Polestar time trial, which we did a few days ago. It is a 49.971, and I think I'm now about 55th in the world, something like that. 1,000 podiums. Yeah, 995. So maybe we can get that today, guys. 995 podiums on the top right there. 5 more. I think that includes all the events in single player, but also multiplayer, I think. So we'll try and get 5 more podiums, and then we got 1,000. That'll be nice to try and get that done today. Right, let's do some laps. Sorry, yeah, Lando Norris, congratulations, world champion, Formula 1. And you know, there's a very mixed response about it. I think he deserves it. All the, you know, Piastri, Max, and Lando, none of them drove a perfect season. They all had mistakes in there. Maybe you could argue Max drove a bit better on average overall, but Lando definitely deserves it. Yes, he wasn't completely on top of the car, let's say in the first half of the season, but he got there. And to be fair to him, you know, he was a long way down at one point, and he fought back. He got back into it. He did very well. And, you know, he had the retirement in Zandvoort, not his fault, 18 points lost there. The DSQ in Las Vegas, not really his fault, another 18 points lost. So there were lots of things, there was a few things there as well that went against him. But I think overall, it's F1. It's not always going to be the case that the absolute best driver wins every championship, which is Max right now. But yeah, I think Max drove really well this season. There's no question about that. But, you know, Lando is the champion, and all three of them deserved it. I think that's the fair way to say it. Is this the champion? Is this the champions hotline? That was a bit cringe, wasn't it? But yeah, fair play to Lando, man. Fair play to him. Let's see what happens next year. A bit sad for Piastri. He really gave it a good run. Just had like Baku onwards for 5 races. Just couldn't get the car working for him, could he? That time, Baku, Then the 4 races after that, he was kind of nowhere. So, yeah, that's what did it for him. But are you and Lando still close? Not really. I mean, to be honest, we were never like close. We made some videos together, but it's not like we were WhatsApping each other and stuff. It never was like that close, really. But he's done really well, and fair play to him, and congratulations to him. And next year is going to be exciting. I'm really curious to see, you know, new rule set. Could be completely different. Maybe McLaren aren't up there. I reckon we're in for a surprise. I'm not saying that it's going to be like Hulkenberg win the championship, but I mean, you just never know, right? You just never know. That one team could just do the job. Ferrari can finally burn the SF25. Yes. I think that was always going to be a write-off year, wasn't it? Just get to 2026. Get to 26 and then go from there. Oh, one sec. So this track has very interesting track limits. You can use a lot of the curbs. Hello, Dark1313. Good to see you, man. Yeah, next year, of course. Let's not forget Cadillac coming into F1. Be good to see 22 cars on the grid. It's been a while. Valtteri and Sergio back in the game. They've re-entered the lobby. Yeah, Gilles Villeneuve is a very good track. I mean, the Super Formula race in Daily Race A is very messy, I can assure you of that. And it isn't one of those races where... Because quite often in Daily Race A, they turn off sportsmanship rating or driver rating changes. But this one, you can gain and lose both, and you probably will. It's a bit too wide. Yeah, it's just... I said it last week. I knew that it was going to be a daily race. I didn't know it'd be Super Formula, but I knew it would be a messy race, and it just absolutely is. Thank you, Eka Lidax, for becoming a member. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, guys, what do we think about Cadillac? Obviously, there's going to be 11 constructors next year. They don't have the experience, but it is a new rule set. Where do we think they're going to finish in the constructors? Will they just be 11th, or... To be fair, it probably wouldn't take too much to beat Alpine these days. 7th? Last? Hyphen Fusa. Hello, Fusa fans. Fusa, what a legend. I saw him racing this race earlier. Is he still racing now? Maybe. We'll see him in 5 minutes' time, maybe. Oh, slight improvement. Yes, hello. Hello, Fusa fans, and hello everyone in the chat today. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend. Max needs a better car. Yeah, couldn't quite do it this year. I think this might be one of his best seasons though. Even you could even argue over 2023. The way he dragged himself back into this fight is kind of ridiculous. Oh god. Any new teams other than Cadillac? No. Well, Audi's taking over Sauber. So it's the same base, but under a different name. Be cool to see the Audi logo in F1. I thought that might be a penalty, and it was. Jimmy Caron says, good evening, Super GT. Good evening, mate. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, Toyota's the new sponsor of Haas, yeah. Right, I've got enough time to do one more lap, I think. Yeah, no more Sauber. God. Yeah, next year's going to be a big one in F1. I can't wait to see how it all goes down. Let's not forget Aston Martin. Could be quick. Williams. Who knows? Mercedes, maybe they'll be the quickest team. George Russell, world champion. You Justin SLRV. Good to hear you're a fan, mate. I think I can get into the mid 203s with a bit more work. Did I hear about the F1 DLC next year? Yeah, so there's not going to be a standalone F1 game next year, is there? There's going to be only an expansion, let's say, of the current game, and then they're going to go again in 27. So you see my sportsmanship rating is B because of, as I said, daily race A just kills your rating. So much contact, so many penalties. It's really difficult because in that race, because the cars are so quick, you tap someone in the rear. This guy in chat is asking if I'm real. Look. Real? I am real, yeah. But anyway, yeah, you tap someone in the back on that race, on the Super Formula cars, daily race A, boom, 2-second penalty, even if it, I don't know, it might have been them braking early. And they might not have even crashed. They just carry on and you get a penalty. It's just like, it's all over the place. Yeah, he's got my livery. Isn't that weird? I'm using a Red Bull livery. He's using the Bilstein. He's using the Bilstein livery. Yeah, no more DRS next season. That's a good question. That's a good point. Here's a question. Who was the last driver? I don't know the answer. Does anyone know who the last driver was to press the DRS button in F1? Because I don't know who it was. Alright, let's do it. It was Kimi, okay. Kimi Antonelli had the honour. And wasn't it Jensen? Jensen Button was the first person to ever press DRS, I think. Back in 2011. Don't know if that's right. Oh, he's outside the track there. I do believe that might be a penalty for you, good sir. No. Okay. You can do that now. Oh, God. Okay, we're all through. We all nearly killed each other, but we're all good now. So yeah, Yas Marina, Group 4 cars. I think this track works pretty well. It's very raceable. Oh! He's still there. Respect, that's some good battling there. Ooh, look at this! Oh my goodness. We're in the lead. Try and get away. Oh, keep it in. No, he's going to dive bomb me here. God, look at this. I'll just bump draft him. This could be a good play here, just to try and pull away. We've got some penalties in the pack. We turn into a 2-horse race if we were smart. didn't happen as I wanted it. Got tapped in the rear end. Okay, he's bumping me, that's good. Okay, he's gonna go through. Okay, just like go now. Go on, Vinnie Jones. Like, if you're gonna go past, then please be quick, so we can catch up. Ooh, I think you can go wide there. I don't think you get a penalty for that. Bro, come on. Right, oh my god, man. You just wanna finish second. We could literally catch him. Get any slipstream, go. What a track limits. Who knows, guys? Okay, that was my fault. I just need to get past him. He's just not quick. Oh, come on, guys. Try and keep on the track limits. This guy doesn't have much pace or racecraft. Right. Probably too far away to catch up now, but let's just see what we can do. Hey, thank you, Grovers. Curious if you find in GT7 people push you by to say, I beat Super GT. I mean, it's hard to know if people are doing it just because they're a dirty driver in general, or if they just want to beat me. I don't really know. I think for the most part, people race me pretty much the same as anyone else. But thank you, appreciate the donation, mate. try and get the fastest lap of the race, maybe. If we can get a 2:04, that'd be great. As far as I'm aware, the track limit is basically, if there's a red and white curb, as long as you're 2 wheels on the red and white, then you're definitely not going to get a penalty. But it is a little bit beyond that sometimes as well. I would say it feels like I'm slightly quicker than this guy, but just got caught up in that battle with the other guy. I think I've caught half a second on this lap. Oh, yes. It was a 2:04. 29, I think. Okay, second place. It was... Did I get a penalty? No. I suppose, I mean, I am in the lower level lobbies here. Because you know what, right? A lot of people ask me... I can't... They say, oh, I can't get out of B-rated lobbies or A. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, you just got to try and race clean. But now that I'm here, I get it. Like, there's just going to be people who... They don't really... I don't know how to describe it. They don't have much racecraft. So they just kind of always must lunge you at all times. They just got to be ahead of you at all times. There's no really foresight to think, let's just wait behind for now. None of that. Still B-rated. God. We'll get there. At least it went up. Must be close though. Must be close. Normally, let's go back. Normally, I'm very close to, well, yeah, my driver rating's A. I just realised they've both gone down. I was A+ earlier. Wow. Okay, so daily race A, just a word of warning. It will screw you up. Or it probably will screw you up. So is that 996 podiums? Yeah. Okay. Nice. So we can do daily race B again, and then that takes us nicely into C. It's obviously not a new track, but we can use Max Verstappen's Ferrari 296. Should we try a different car for this? Let's just see if there's a potential option with maybe the GTR. I think it's got to be the GTR Ferraris there. I don't know why the Citroen is so strong around here. Basically, everyone is using it. It's often the case that I find Group 4 is often very badly balanced, much worse than Group 3. Used to be the time when the Alpha was the quickest car in this class. Let's jump into the GTR then. Give it a go. Thank you, Incredible Mr. J. Not sure if this is known yet, but on time trial at Yas Marina, you're able to drive your car freely on part of the rallycross track. Yeah, I mean, I've seen this on Twitter. Let's have a quick look. The rallycross circuit. Have I done daily race day on stream? Not yet. This car doesn't feel as stable. So here's the alternative layout, guys. Yas Marina Rallycross. Hell yeah. It's actually quite a fun little section. They should add that into the race. I don't know why they didn't bother adding the different configurations to this track. It's like you've modelled the whole track, just add them. It seems weird to me that they didn't. I'm not saying the Rallycross track, but just the north and south track. F1 should use that. Could you imagine an F1 race on Rallycross? Wow. The Citroen's definitely a lot more planted, I would say. This car likes to move around quite a lot. Just doesn't turn in quite sharply. So only 13 seconds off the pace with the Rallycross layout. Ghost just gave up. Yeah, I don't know how well this race is going to go, but someone was racing this car earlier today, and it seemed to be okay. Obviously, the Citroen is the strong car this week. It feels okay, but I still think I'm a bit off the pace compared to the Citroen. But okay, I'm on pole position. Okay, let's just see what happens here, because I'm in the lower level lobbies. I don't know. I don't know. This could be a complete mess. It could be okay. We've got a chance, I think. But everyone is in the Citroen pretty much. I know there is someone's in Genesis there in 4th. And 8th and 11th. And a McGann trophy at the back. Nice. Okay, well, let's just see. Yeah. So for those who've just joined and wondering why the hell I'm AB rated, it's because I did daily race A. It's very messy. It's Super Formula at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, and it's a complete horror show in terms of track limits and penalties and contact penalties. So it's very likely that your sportsmanship rating goes down by doing that race. So I'm trying to avoid doing it for now, but we'll try and get there later, and hopefully my rating doesn't go down again. Thank you, Inanesh. Hi Steve, thank you for your streams. I appreciate your good vibes in the evening. Best of luck next season. I hope you get the funding you need. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. And yeah, it'll be great. We're trying to raise a lot of funding over the winter to race next year. So we'll see. We're trying to make it happen, you know. We want it to happen. We want to race again. We want to continue racing. It's been an amazing last couple of years racing in the real world at the Nürburgring. But with motorsport, there's no guarantees of anything. So we're going to keep pushing. All right, GTR versus Citroen. Nearly a corner cut, that. Yep, thanks for that, mate. Yeah, I understand what people are saying now in these lobbies. You just get pushed wide, and then they don't care. That's probably my fault to them. Well, let's continue. The good thing is that they're all together, so they can all slow each other down. Oh god, a bit drifty there. Get out of it, mate. Thank you, Twizzle My Tash. What a name. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Hell yeah, we're drifting it in there. Just gonna send it, isn't he? Just don't have the pace in this car. Oh my god, what are these guys doing? Being pushed from both sides. Main thing is just to try and have a clean race without any penalties. They're all hitting each other behind. Everyone's just running wide there. Yeah, the GTR is definitely a bit clunky in the corners. No question about that. Yeah, this is a better lap, and I think the top guys are fighting again, so I think I just got to keep as close as I can. There's a position here somewhere in this race, hopefully. God, this car feels absolutely awful in that chicane. For the GT3 part, would love to see you at 24 Hours of Spa one day. What would your car of choice be? Firstly, thank you very much. Appreciate the donation. If I was in a GT3 car, I'd be happy with any. Probably BMW would be the obvious option for me. I'll be happy to drive any of them, to be honest. Yeah, this ain't the car for this race. 206. I'm a long way off. So this guy is still there. They're actually somewhat civilized at the front here, to be fair to them. Why did my driver rating drop? I don't really know why the driver rating dropped. I know why my sportsmanship rating dropped, but it's gone for it. I tried to keep two wheels on the white line there. When I said there was a position in this race, I was hoping for forward, not backwards. I'll take that. Well, let's just try and finish P6, I guess. Oh, one more. Got to park on the apex. That's got a penalty. Sixth is better than first. We all know that. Let's go for it. I should beat him, but... well, there's no guarantee, actually. Oh god, they're going 3 abreast up there. Someone's getting a penalty up there, for sure. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if I see the yellow flag warning in a sec, because one of these guys has spun out. There it is. You just know it was going to happen. You could just see it. Got the wrong gear. Okay. That's all I could do there. Just salvage a P5. Thank you, NRC Freak. Try the SLS or Porsche Cayman. Also, the Huracan or M4 could be good here. Yes. Yeah, the GTR wasn't it. It just didn't really handle very well. It was just kind of a bit down on everything, to be honest. And thank you, Premier World Endurance. Hey, from a fan from Ukraine. Watch the N24 at 4 a.m. That's commitment. That's when I finished my stint, I think. I was out on track from 1:30 to like 3:45. It was a nice stint, actually, to be fair. Oh my god, I'm still B rated. It's not going up. Hopefully, on this next race, on daily race C, it will. There's more sectors, and it's a longer race. 15 laps, Fuji. So I'm going to choose... I'm going to go with this. I don't think it is the quickest car. There are much quicker cars on the leaderboard, but we're going to go with the 296. Let's just see how it races. And it's quite an interesting race here because we have soft and hard tyres. So quite a mix. Thank you, Hugh Hattrick. Let's just jump into this. Thank you, Hugh Hattrick. I'll put in a good word for you with Farm Food CEO. That'll give you a truly unique livery and race suit. Please do, mate. Always looking for sponsors. Too heavy on the turns. Yeah, the GTR, it just didn't feel nice. It just felt clunky. The GT3 GTR feels nice. But yeah, we're gonna jump into this 296 and see what we can do. I tried a couple of laps earlier. I haven't done the race yet, so I'm not sure how it plays out. So I don't know how many laps you can do. Yeah, plus actually, you know, in time trial I wasn't able to really get it to go that quickly, but in a race it's a little bit different. Okay, let's do some laps. Alright, here we go. 9 laps on hard, 6 on soft. Is that the strat? Hit lap 8. Starting on the hard tyre. It's usually better to start on the harder, isn't it? No, that's a penalty. But yeah, if you're at the front, often the soft is the better option. Yeah, let's just restart that. But yeah, normally it's better because you want the softest tires on the lightest carb, which is at the end. That's normally why that tends to work. But yeah, if you're on pole position, then doing it the other way around can be better. Starting on the soft and just trying to extend your gap. Okay, so I'm looking at a 9 and 6 strategy for the race. Maybe 8 and 7 at a push. If the softs can last that long. That felt like a good lap. But is it? 10th off my PB. Yeah, when I say 9 and 6, I mean 9 hard, 6 soft. Starting on the hard, that is. Damn it. I knew I got that wrong. Okay, yeah, let's just see how this goes. We'll load it into the lobby and then see how it goes. This data logger feature is really good. It's actually very, very helpful. I'm going to use it a lot more often, I think, to improve my lap times and stuff. Probably should make a video about it. Was someone naughty on the dailies constantly? Yes, I was. I did daily race A. Oh yeah, of course, we're at the front, aren't we? Because I'm A rated. Okay, because of the level of the lobby, I need to break away with the soft tyre, don't I? I need to just go for it. I'll stay on the softs. White line it. I'm going to win this on turn 1, lap 1. That's how this works. Dead T1. This is the thing that I've noticed. When you're in the lower level lobbies, people, how to describe it? They make their mind up like way too early that they're going to go for a move. You can just tell that they're like, I'm going to launch you at the next corner no matter what. You just overtook me. I'm definitely going to overtake you back, which isn't really a good strategy. Need to social distance, yeah. You almost have to treat everyone with like a hostage situation. You've got to be like really calm. Keep everyone really calm where you can on races like these. Okay, get the radar up. We're gonna need it. Dive bomb this lap, critical for the race. It's critical that I dive bomb everyone on this lap, even though I'm in the lead. I don't know how that's gonna work. I just need to survive this first corner, then it should be a bit better. Please don't do anything. Please, please, please. Woo, okay. Now let's just pull away. Are you sticking with me? To be fair, his qualifying lap was about the same as mine. He's quite fast. I need to put a bit of rear bias. Okay, yeah, this won't be an easy race. I think he made a mistake there. Okay, feels pretty good so far. Thank you. Steve, if me and my bro would want to master 3 tracks for a monthly get-together, which 3 you recommend? We only know classic F1 tracks. Spa? Nürburgring? Honestly, just pick any 3, like... If you pick any 3 tracks and you really learn them, it'll help you on any other track. But Spa is always a good one. Interlagos. Interlagos is a good shout. Monza's a good shout. What's my fuel? Fuel's okay, isn't it? Me and this guy are miles ahead of everyone else. They might all be on the hard tyre, but... I don't know, maybe not actually. I don't know if... do people do that in the lower level lobbies? Still there. He is still there. Yeah, fuel doesn't have an effect really in this race, does it? 39.8. Consistent. Oh. I think we got a 10.42 on this guy. Well, that was a slow corner. He took that a lot better than me. Thank you, J Swab. Also, on Forza Horizon being in Japan. Love the set. Yeah, I think it was about time they went to Japan. I think it's a cool location. I think it's Forza Horizon 6 rather than 7. Are they skipping Forza Horizon 6? But yeah, it's 6. It's in Japan. I think that's a good shout. I think it's a good choice. Japan has a lot of cool roads. There's a lot of car culture. We are trading sectors here. I don't think I've ever really worked hard to take that final corner. Okay, so we're coming up to... He's staying out with me. I think we need to do at least 1 or 2 more laps. He's right on me now. Those money towards next year's NLS team. Thank you so much, mate. We'll get there eventually. absolute legends. Oh god, that's a bit wide. Okay, I think I'll come in end of this lap then. Tyres are going off. It's got to be this lap or at most the next one. I can feel that they're just tricky to drive now. He's sticking with me. I wonder if he saved his tyres better than I have. That might be why. Coming in as well. Oh, okay. Always forget how to do that pit entry. You can take it pretty quick. He's burned a bit more fuel than I have. Thank you, J Swab. What do you think of the F1 movie? I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was pretty good. I think they did a good job, right? I think the on-track scenes were like, they look pretty decent actually. Like it looked pretty convincing. I think the dynamics of racing was sometimes a bit funny. On the whole, it was decent. You know, it's never going to get top 10 on IMDb. I enjoyed it enough, you know. Okay, hard tyres now. I've not driven these yet, so don't know what they're like exactly. Obviously can't go as quick. Okay, got to brake a lot earlier than that. I've got a nice margin here. He's got a bit of pressure. Oh, that's a bit deep. Yeah, I think he got pushed there from the car behind. I'm guessing these guys are all coming in now. Oh, he's braking a lot for that. Thank you, Tim. Awesome live stream again. Always makes my day, mate. Thank you so much. No, a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you like it. That goes to everyone, to be honest. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Hey, he's just lost like a second there. The guy behind. Top guy still needs the pit, doesn't he? Maybe he's gone hard, soft. Okay, nothing silly now. Got a solid margin. So guys, I've seen some videos regarding the power pack and the endurance races that are in the power pack. So you have to get a certain amount of stars before you unlock them. I'm not sure exactly how many it is, but it's like at least 500. One of them is a 6-hour race. One's a 6-hour race. I think it was Watkins Glen in old GT cars. One was an 8-hour race at Suzuka in the GT500 cars. And then you've got a 24 hours at Nürburgring Nordschleife. And you've got a 24 hours at Le Mans. And you can save it. So apparently if you leave the race and retire and then close the game and go back in. Sorry, 8 hours of Spa, yeah. 8 hours of Spa, not Watkins Glen. So 6 of Suzuka, 8 of Spa, 24 of Nürburgring, 24 of Le Mans. But yeah, you can actually save your progress. I've seen videos on it where you leave the lobby and then when you go back to that mission or that race, it says like resume progress kind of thing. And then it will just do a rolling start with all the AI kind of back together again. So obviously, if you left mid-race and all the AI were all over the place, you'll all be back together on the start line kind of thing. So you can technically do this 24-hour race in parts if you want. I think I'm going to still try and attempt all of them without using the save thing. This guy is slightly quicker than me, actually. I need to be wary here. Yeah, you can pretend it's a full course yellow or a red flag. I don't think the physics were meant to be different in this game, but I feel like you've got to be so much more careful on the brake pedal now. I was noticing this on the Polestar time trial. It feels like trail braking, you've got to be super careful and really light on the brake pedal. I don't know if this is just me. Probably just me imagining it. I need to up my pace here. He's gaining. Yeah, come on, right, 4 more laps, let's get this done. Need 4 really good laps now. Yeah, that was a nice corner. We gained 3 temps there. He's made a mistake. Yeah, with B-Spec, for those who don't know what it is, it's like where you allow the AI to control the car for you, and you might tell it how aggressive or how fast it should push. It was a thing that was in some of the older Gran Turismo games. When I was in LA for the World Tour about 3 weeks ago, I played a version of the game which had B-Spec in it, which led me to believe that it would be in this update, but obviously it isn't. But it's definitely a potential thing, given that I've played it. Okay, this was a good couple of laps. Okay, come on, 2 more. It's quite a long race this, isn't it? Nearly half an hour. Thank you, Infected Horizon. How do you feel about Lando World Champion? Cheers from Canada. I think fair play to him. Congratulations, you know? Becoming a Formula 1 World Champion is not an easy thing. And I think he doesn't get enough credit because I think he is a very good driver. Yes, okay. Is he on the same level as Max Verstappen? No, but like no one is. I don't think the McLaren was necessarily a rocket ship at every race either, which everyone kind of makes out that it was. There were races where Red Bull was just actually better. On average, the McLaren was better. There's no question. I'd say he drove well enough over the course of the season. I think he did a good job. I just wish, you know, on social media it could just be, okay, yeah, sure, he isn't as good as Max Verstappen. I don't think that's up for debate really, but that doesn't mean we can't be pleasant towards him. You don't have to like him to respect that. He wanted to become a world champion from young, and he's won a lot of races. He knows how to drive. Yeah, he made some mistakes, but I think fair play to him and respect to him. Grove Street, hello mate. Member for 7 months. What a legend. Good to see you in here, man. Hope you're doing well today, good sir. Okay, let's just bring this home now. Nothing silly. Affinity Gaming was coming back at us in 3rd place. I think maybe he ran out of tyres. I think he might be on the soft tyre now. This feels like just a solid race, to be honest. Just drove nice and consistent. Nothing crazy. Sometimes that's all we got to do. I'm just really dreading going back to Daily Race A. I want to do it because it is fun. Well, it is and it isn't. All right, GG's Captain Twinstra and Affinity Gaming. I think he just went off for a couple of laps there. Don't know what it was. He was actually coming at me, and then just slow down. But fair play. That was a good race. Do Daily Race A on another account. That's actually a really good point. That's why you have second accounts, isn't it? Thank you, the incredible Mr. J. I feel with B-Spec saying, be useful to wait until Gran Turismo 8 with how successful Sophie 3 is. I see that being future B-Spec if it returns. Yeah. Who knows? I think Sophie 3.0 has been a mixed bag, you know, in Power Pack. Some of the races I've had have been really good. It's just part of the journey for Sophie, isn't it? I think some of the races are a bit hit and miss. Sometimes they drive weird lines. But if you get the right balance, you can actually have a good race. Have a nice evening, Steve. Can you do a shout out to Jonah? Jonah, shout out to you, mate. Have a great day. Hope you're having a fantastic 2025. Thank you, Tim. Flash Dagger in the chat as well. Good to see you, mate. There we go. Pole position and win. I've had 3 race wins today. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that was a good race. That was a good battle. I think the important thing there was just to not panic. He was quick. I think I had the better measure of him overall. Just needed to not panic. Okay. Saying. Congratulations. Thank you very much, guys, in the chat. Okay, I'm going to miss the time for that. 19 seconds. Oh, I shouldn't do it. Not on this account. It will kill me. It will kill me. Do this again in the Mercedes. No, I ain't got time. God, the races go on so long that... Okay, we've got a bit of time to decide now. What is my ranking here? So we were doing this the other day. I've got a good lap time. 57th now in the world. Jeddah's gone to a 6.45. I've got a 0.8 in me if I keep going for this. So I might come back to this another time. Yeah, we can do Daily Race B again. I need to get an improved time here. I'm on silver again. People keep going quicker and quicker on this. 50.1. So you basically need to get a sub 150, don't you now? What have I done? Oh, okay, I'm just about. Thank you, Just Call Mugabe, for becoming a member of the channel as well. Appreciate it, mate. Okay, let's do Daily Race B. I'm going to jump back into the Citroen. Just try and improve my qualifying time. Got a few minutes here. Yeah, only 4 days left. You know what? It feels really good having done 100% on this game now. I don't have to worry about... Because I always try to do the time trial just to get the gold medal, to get the 2 million, to get my credits up so that I could buy more cars. I always wanted to buy all the cars. But now that I've done it, I suppose... I'm just trying to think, guys. In terms of, like, really well and truly completing this game, obviously you've got to get 100% on circuit experience, all the things on this menu, right? I think that's obvious. 100% on everything here. Level 70 collector. I think having all the cars at the same time is pretty cool, which I do have. I have all of the cars at the same time. I haven't sold any of them to afford more. And then I suppose, what else can you do? 1,000 podium finishes would be nice. Platinum trophy I've got. 100 million credits, so I've got maybe getting the maximum amount of credits and just keep staying there would be quite good. But then other than that, it's like, well, I don't know what more you can do to like fully complete it. Power pack. Complete the power pack on the hardest difficulty on all of the races. Honestly, I think that is super difficult. I saw some guy on YouTube, he was like a Japanese VTuber, trying to do the 24 hours of Nürburgring power pack race. And he was doing it in the hardest car, which is the R8. And he was quick. Like, this guy was quick. Like, he was driving really fast. And he lost by like 4.5 minutes after 24 hours of driving. So it's like, that was the hardest difficulty, the 2 chilies difficulty on that race. I think anyone who, there's not going to be many people in the world who can 100% the power pack with the hardest difficulty on all the races. So that could be a challenge for me one day to try to do that. I think maybe the first time I try it, I'll try it with the 296, which is the easiest of the 3 cars. Okay, let's jump back in, do some laps. Wow. Yeah, I can't think of anything more difficult, really. The power pack, there's actually quite a lot of longevity to it, and difficulty, which to be honest, I like that. So, yeah, I think one day we'll try and do those 24-hour races on the hardest difficulty, see if we can do it. It's really just not an easy challenge at all, because you've got a race for 24 hours, it's the Nürburgring, there's weather, there's darkness. Not an easy race to do. Plus, like, the AI just, you know, the AI isn't going to get tired, is it? So you might have good lap times in the beginning, but at the end you're just going to be screwed. What's the car? This is the Citroen GT in Group 4. It's actually very good on the curbs. I think that's probably one of the reasons why it's strong on this track. Yeah, all the power pack is Sophie 3.0, all of the races. think that corner can be flat if you get it dead right. Yeah, the track limits here are a bit funny, aren't they? You can just go really wide with the curbs. Yeah, there's a lot of time in that corner. He's got to be super brave on the power. There's a .8. Messed up that final corner a bit. Okay, that's enough. I'm not going to complete the next lap. Yeah, this is Group 4. Let's, of course I'm 6th on my friends list. Of course I am. It's 132 in the world. I think I can... There's a mid 203 in there somewhere. With a bit more work. But let's do another one. It takes ages to repair your ratings, my goodness. Is top 100 possible? Yeah, of course. I mean, top 100 is maybe a 10th or 2 ahead of me. Top 100 is 707. Yeah, that's 2 tenths, or just over a 10th. Definitely do that. How did you tank your DR? It was in Daily Race A, because it's just such a mess. I'm gonna do some Daily Race A, but only on my second account. I don't think it's worth doing it on this account because it's just such a horror show of a race. Oh, okay, my sportsmanship is S. I don't know if this is the highest grade of S. But we're going in the right direction. That's the main thing there. This guy's saying yo. Daily Race A affects ratings this week. Yes, it does. Yeah. I didn't really realise that at first. Normally I kind of just assume it doesn't. But this week it definitely is. So be careful. Be very careful. Why don't I play a VR? It's really cool. One, I am slower in VR, and two, it's not good for content. Well, it's not bad for content, but it's not easy to record content. I think if you want to watch VR content, it's just a very different thing. Plus, you can't really stream in VR. Well, you can, but it's just difficult. So VR to me is just like a fun gimmick to try every now and then, but I don't do it seriously. Group 4 meta needs some shaking up. Yeah, I said it earlier. I think Group 4 just doesn't often have the best balancing. It's a bit frustrating. Here we go. he's with me. That corner down there is so lungeable, isn't it? Just need to build a gap here. Gav is dive bombing range. That's the ideal scenario. Oh my god. I did not want to turn in there, did it? Oh, he's doing it. He's going out all the way to the edge. I should banish him to the rallycross track for that. Okay, Portuguese guy's gone through. Maybe he's quicker. That was a nice exit. Oh, gained like 4/10. That's how you do it. You've got to really use the curb. Get on the power early. This different layout is so much better than the old one. So much better. That old chicane thing they used to have, that weird triple left, right, left thing. Awful. I do not miss it. Do not miss it at all. Okay, this guy's fast. He's done a 250. I think he might be quite hard to beat, actually. He's going to be in the slipstream now. I've got a race here, guys. See if we can do it. We need to get a really good exit here again. Let's get the Giga exit. One simple trick. It was a good exit. I fear this guy is slightly quicker than me, though. Perez defending, coming right up, yeah. Sonoda defending, maybe. Let's see how I feel. Oh, nearly Latifi'd it. .249. He did a .8. Close pace between the two of us. He might have a chance here at the hairpin. No. I've taken that well enough. Oh, that might be a penalty. Is that a penalty? Yes, okay. We've done enough. Oof, he was coming at me. Thank you, Neil Wilkinson, for becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Have yourself an amazing day, Neil. Oh. Yeah, he's going to drop it. See you later, mate. Cheers, mate. Good race. I shouldn't get too cocky because I could still mess this up. I need to get the RPG back, don't I? The rear mounted RPG on my car. Do another lap. 250. Consistency. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, where's he gone? That guy's dropped right down the order. Don't bin it. Just bring it home now. Yeah, where's everyone disappeared to? No, couldn't see him. No one there. It's just a time trial. This is a good way to get some wins. To tank your driver rating so you're in lower level lobbies. It's as simple as that. The one simple trick they don't want you to know about. Another spectacular performance from Gotifi. Gotifi strikes again. He's done it again. We need to wait for Cyrus to come up with his anti-meta guide. Work out if there's another car that you can use on this race. There we go. Sim racers hate this one simple strategy. .5 seconds on raw pace alone. 10:29 total time. I've seen people doing 26s and 25s. So I think you know, I did a 2:04.9 there, but I think realistically you need to be mid-low 2:04s to be on like top split front end of the pack kind of pace. I think of KDA 15, really dumb question, but why are racing curbs serrated? This isn't me Googling what serrated means. I think I know what you mean. But yeah, jagged edge. Why? Good question. I suppose it's supposed to be a deterrent to going off the track. So it's meant to provide some sort of resistance or instability. But not enough that it destroys your car, but I guess it's just like, here it is, here's the warning that you're on the edge of the track. You can't go further than this. I don't know, I guess that's what it is. I don't really know, actually. Good question. Okay, we are done there. Yeah, some curbs like don't have serration. Some curbs don't slow you down really at all. Like at the Nürburgring, there's some on the Grand Prix track which they don't really have. They're not really like jagged at all. On the Grand Prix track, there's a load of curbs with green, like green level outside of the curb, and you can kind of just ride on it quite easily. It doesn't really slow you down. It definitely doesn't slow you down. It helps you. Okay, we're going to log on to Scott Speed, guys, and we're going to go and tackle Daily Race A. We're going to do it. See if we can not get shadow realmed on this race. What am I doing? Scott Speed, there he is. How many podiums? I think I'm on 999 now. So we'll go back in a minute and we'll get our 1000th podium on our main account. Okay. Why second account? Because if I do it on my main account, Daily Race A is awful for sportsmanship rating and driver rating at the moment. So if I do it on that account, I'll just lose all my ratings again. It happened to me earlier today. I was trying to record a video on Daily Race A and it was not pretty. Wait, have I got the power pack? Maybe we can confirm something here. Oh, okay. Someone was asking me if you buy the power pack, does it work on all of your accounts? Well, on this evidence, yes. It does. I'm not going to do it now, but it's good to know. Thank you, BCat300. What are your predictions for next year's Drivers' Championship and Constructors? It's really hard to tell. I have no idea who's going to be quick or not. My feeling is Mercedes, and therefore George, but it's like impossible to tell. What do you reckon, guys? Who's going to be the quickest? Or let's say, which manufacturer do you think is going to be quickest? Is this where Super Formula cars are? No. Super Formula is there. Alonso and Aston. But yeah, it's just super hard to tell, isn't it? I'd love to say that I have a good answer to this, but I really just don't know. I think Mercedes should be strong. Ferrari. As I put on my rage face. Go on, Lewis. Lewis is going to do it. He's going to unage himself. We can all live in delusion and hope that Ferrari will be the quickest. I just don't know if Ferrari got it. Have they got what it takes in the modern day and age to win a title? Even if they were the quickest car at the beginning, even then, you still wouldn't be fully confident. Because they'll just do some stupid strategies throughout the year and their development won't be as good. So even if Hamilton won the first race, which would be cool, it's just no guarantee of anything, is it? With Ferrari, unfortunately. I wish it was. I wish they were like, wow, yeah, Ferrari's back. They're really good. and their drivers aren't pulling their hair out in stress. But sadly, that's not going to be the case, really, is it? That is a cool livery. I'm going with that. Thank you, Ginger Ninja Lewis. What a name. Will you ever do more iRacing videos? Sure. I mean, I'm definitely not against the idea. It just matters when I get some time. But what kind of iRacing stuff would you like? I did one a few months ago of Rallycross, which I actually found really fun. And you know what? I've been enjoying James Baldwin's videos recently. I think they've been really well made, really well put together, very enjoyable, and he's obviously a really good driver. So there's definitely potential for content, isn't there, with iRacing, to cover some different series, try to grow your ratings and stuff. Okay. Should we try and... What do you reckon, guys? Let me start a poll, if I can. Should be able to. I want to know about this race. What I should do about it. Where is it? There we go. I'm going to put a poll in the chat. Qualify or start from back? What do we reckon? Please let me know. Thank you, Inexplicable, for the $5. The return of the goat, Scotch Egg. Scotch Egg is back in the house. Mr. Scotch Egg. What a legend. The votes are flying in. Most people say start from the back. We can do one from the back. Okay. We can start from the back for now, and then we can go from there afterwards. Okay, let's end that. It's about 2/3 saying go from the back. Fair enough. That is what we shall do. We've got 10 minutes. I can just practice without setting a lap time. So I've actually set a decent time, 20.0 on my main account. It is 103 in the world. Not too bad. Considering that when I was doing the lap, it felt awful. And I thought, this feels horrible, I don't know what I'm doing. And it turned out to be a pretty good lap. 7 streams this month. Big W, to be honest. How come the sudden increase in streams? To be honest, I've just been working on the house. I've moved house. I've bought a house a couple of months ago. So my time's been occupied with that, really, just because we're going to renovate the house, me and my girlfriend. So it's quite a big thing to try and sort out. And just in general with YouTube, you know, how to say it? It's been something I've done for 7.5 years now, full time. And I don't think it's right to just pump out content every day, all the time, for years on end. It just isn't healthy. You won't last long if you do that. So I've just been really trying to pace myself, you know, and just make sure that I do the right things in life as well. I don't neglect trying to buy a house, looking after friends and family, whatever it is, visiting friends, going on holidays. So that's why this year, I would say, on balance, it's been quite a slow year. Also, I've been racing a lot, so that takes out. I've probably travelled 10 times to the Nürburgring this year. Each time takes at least 4 days out of your schedule. That's 40 days I've lost this year to that. Then editing as well and all that stuff. So, you know, it's just a balance you're trying to find in life. Also, I'm 35 in a week. Actually, no, this week I'm 35 on Sunday. So, you know, getting older, it's not the same as when I was 25. I still love making content. I love YouTube. I love making a story, a narrative, trying to make it interesting, trying to make it funny, trying to make it entertaining or useful. I love it, but it isn't the same as it was. I've been doing it many years, but I'm going to try and keep it going, you know? You're not in your 30s. I am, actually. Would you believe? Ramps. That's what the G in GT stands for. No shot, you're 35. Well, you're right, I'm 34. I'm 34 until I'm 35. Birthday karting at Wilton Mill. Some of my friends have invited me to race at Butmore Park. So I don't know if you guys know Cameron Das, very big karting YouTuber. He's on 900k subs now. Saw him yesterday actually. So him, Cars with JB. It's another channel. He does a load of car reviews, obviously, judging by the name. So I might go down to Butmore. I don't know though. It's freezing cold on a Sunday on my birthday. I don't know if I fancy it. Do a live stream on your birthday? Possibly, we might do that. Yeah, this weekend, Saturday, gonna head out into London for some drinks and stuff. Gonna go for a meal. Gonna try to go for a meal with my girlfriend and my sister on Friday maybe. But in the meantime, just, you know, trying to get some videos out for this. I have a video for Super Formula. I've recorded most of it today. I'll try and see if some of these videos, these races now will be worthy of being added to the video as well. I think we could make a video for Daily Race B, Yas Marina. Maybe even Daily Race C, if we have a good race. And then I'm making a video for the Polestar event, the time trial. So I need to set another lap time, I think, on that, just go slightly quicker. So there's quite a few videos there. And then the other thing I want to do, maybe not happen this week, but the power pack. I've done how many events? Maybe 10 of them out of 50. So quite a long way to go. And I definitely want to do the endurance races on the stream. So I need to unlock them first, need to get there. It does take a bit of time. I think the power pack is tens of hours worth of content. So that's before you get to the endurance races, which are 6 hours, 8 hours, and then 24 hours. Yeah, power pack stream series seems wicked. Yeah, we'll try and do some more of those, because those are ones we can just hammer out all day. You know, you can just do a 6-hour stream and just, you still won't even complete it. Is the power pack worth it? Hard to tell. It is a lot of content. It's a lot of content. I think it'll take a long time to play. It is a lot of the same kind of thing. It is. So it's not like a massive variety, but I've enjoyed playing it. I think the cars, the way they've tuned them, are quite fun. Sophie's a bit hit and miss, but you can have a good race. I think it's hard to tell. I think £25, $30, €30 is still maybe a little bit high. So it's really difficult to judge value. Obviously, value depends on your own situation as well. £25, it's not the same to everyone. But yeah. Thank you, Inexplicable. December birthday, eh? Separate presents for your birthday, Christmas, or just one big present? To be fair, when I was young, I used to always think, I think my birthday presents aren't as good because I'm close to Christmas. I used to think that, but when I think back at it now, I think it was fair. I think it was always quite fair. So I'm not complaining. Okay, let's do some laps before this race begins. I need to map the overtake button. I've just realised. Options, controllers. What am I down as? I think I'm down as this. Nitrous overtake. I think that should be okay. Let's have a look. Wait, where is the overtake button? Why is it not there? Why is it not on the it's not on the HUD at all? Have they taken it away? Oh yeah, only in the race. Okay, well, that makes sense. It'd be nice if you could have it here so you can actually know if it's working. Okay. That's awful. Thank you, BCAT. Could I give PSVR 2 another try? Sure, mate. I play it every now and then. Should we do the Power Pack 24-hour race in VR? That'd be carnage. Okay, we're going from the back. Let's do it. Yeah, VR in 24-hour race in VR would be awful. I think I feel sick. So yeah, I'm gonna spare myself there. Do you actually like Scotch eggs? They're okay, yeah. I'm A+A on this account. I haven't played on this account in ages. When was the last time I drove on this account? Oh, like a few days ago. But apart from that... in June. June the 3rd was the last time I played on this account. It's been a while. Is the volume of the car a bit loud? Okay, let me just turn that down a little bit. They are bloody loud, aren't they? These super formulas. Only 24 cars bought. Yeah, I mean, this account I only play just to do sport mode. I don't really do anything else on it. Alright, here we go, guys. Daily Race A. This is where it's at this week. Oh, he's out already. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Okay, my overtake button isn't working. That's really nice to know, isn't it? He's going to get a big penalty for that. He's using his overtake. A lot of pushing going on. This is going to be super hard without overtake. It's going to be borderline impossible, to be honest. What the hell? It randomly ghosts people through the chicane. So he ghosted, then come... That'll be a penalty to me, that will. 2-second penalty. 2-second penalty. No, he got it. Okay. What the hell, man? This is... I'm basically playing Twisted Metal. I am no longer playing Gran Turismo 7. Oh god. Well, my pace is nowhere. Oh, okay, right, we've got a bit of breathing room now. The guy in front has got no brakes. That's good to know, isn't it? Oh, he's gone straight across. Maybe he has got no brakes. He lived up to his name there. Well, this is stressful. I can't use my overtake because it's not mapped. And I can't map it mid-race. And yes, I tried. Oh my god, how did he keep that? Another penalty. Oh, it's got max power, yeah, that makes sense with that name. And it makes sense with all the drifting he's doing. Oh, he's backed off. Nice. I hate that chicane so much. Pushing me. Yes. What a legend. Thank you, got no brakes. Okay, that was nice and smooth through there. Get him. That corner exit is so lethal. Oh, where are you going, bro? Is third possible? Be kind of ridiculous with no overtake button. 2 more laps, let's see. Oh. Thank you, Evil Dragonfire. Nice overtake. Not sure which one, but thank you. It's actually quite fun to drive once you get in a flow. It's just very hard to get into a flow. Going purple in sector 2, that's pretty good. I've caught up with this guy a little bit. Oh no, he's coming at me now. Got no brakes. Just sliding everywhere. I'm sending it. It's neck and neck with no brakes. Oh, he's going to get me on the exit. Sticking his slipstream. Come on! Yes! Oh, good battle. That is exhausting. Yeah, I've got the hazard lights mapped, but not the overtake button. Up 5 positions. Get in there, Scotch Egg. He's got the eagle on his back. This man is Mr. America. Over in Canada for this race. What a guy. That guy in the chat, he says, look, penalty system is MF joke. It really is. Honestly, it is. Yeah, no overtake button, and I've got P4. I'll take that. Why did that mapping not work? Normally, it registers as this wheel. Or am I supposed to be on a podium? I can't remember what it was doing now. This is the annoying thing about using Simagic on PlayStation. Or is it DD Extreme? This is what I need. Show and high ghost, change view, square. Look back, hazard lights. Okay, yeah, so this is what I need. We've got too many look back buttons. Let's go this. This will go to nitrous. R3 is what I want as look back. All right. Oh yeah, you can go into pedal calibration, can't you? I should know this, shouldn't I? I should know this. Oh yeah, there we go. Fanatec GT DD Pro. It isn't that, but it's just what you have to go with. Okay. 7 minutes to the next one. I'll just try and set a time. Let's just see. How these people are doing 18-1, I have no idea. I barely did a 120.0. I just... It confuses me how good these people are. Baffling. Steve read Max Power's chat. Is he in the Is he in the chat? Where is he? I've got bad news. Check your driver rating. Okay, what is it now then? AB. Wait, did I even get a penalty in that race? Yeah, Calster, yeah, this race is it just makes no sense, like, how you're getting penalties and stuff, because you're going through a corner and then naturally, like, one person brakes a little bit too early, but because in these cars they're so quick, that minor mistake means the car behind goes into the back of them, and then the car behind them goes into the back of them, and then massive knock-on effect. Everyone gets penalties. No one was really meant to do it. No one really was malicious. Yeah. Daily race A for you. But, because I'm that rating, maybe we go from the back. Could be quite funny. But then probably every good player is probably B rated now. Even Mikael Hazal and Valerio Gallo are B rated probably. Go last to first. Yeah, they did Puma Racer. Didn't they get rid of DR and SR changes for Data Race 8? Sometimes yes, not always. But a lot of the time, yes. Let's see what they're doing. This is second best time in the world. I do need a comparison, really. It's an 18.2. Can we bring up the gear that they're in? Okay, we've got the map just above me there. Kind of see it. So he goes fifth gear down to first. I think that's for rotation. Comes out in third. That's what I was doing. Okay, I was doing that. Up to fourth for the next one. Down to second for rotation. Back to fourth on the exit. This next left-right is fourth to first. First for rotation. Third. Fourth. Coming out in fourth. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because I guess they're just carrying more speed as well. I was coming out of there in third, but half throttle. Okay, then he goes up to fourth. This one down to second. Back to fourth. Hairpin down to first gear. Then you only get sixth gear at the end of the straight before the chicane, which he takes in second momentarily, but goes back to fourth on the exit. Okay. Rowdy says, data logger helped me shave off at least half a second on the Polestar time trial. It's so useful, honestly. This is... Because before, all we had really was the replay. You watched the lap, and you can obviously you can see the lines and stuff, but seeing the actual detail of the throttle, how they're braking, you know, seeing the brake traces, this is invaluable if you want to go quicker. So I haven't really learned much from this, actually, to be honest. It's just they are just in better gears, carrying more speed, and just keep control of the car much better. They are just better than me. So what happened there, my analysis of this is that they are just better than I am. Okay, right. 1 minute to go. Data logger. No, the data logger is part of Spec 3, so everyone gets the data logger. Yeah, you can load your own time, but I haven't got one. But in general, yes, you would load your own time and compare. Thank you, Kevin Wong, member for 19 months on the channel. Thank you very much, man. Good to see you again. Congrats to Lando for winning the World Drivers' Championship. What is your opinion on the 2025 F1 season? How much do you anticipate the 2026 season? I thought it was a really good year this year, actually. Had a lot of drama. Had a good rival title fight with two teammates who were quite well balanced. And then you throw in Max Verstappen into the mix. I think there were lots of interesting races. I didn't really like the way the McLaren managed things at times. Felt a bit too nice all the time. Whereas Max was just like, I'm just going to get in there and win. McLaren had to be sort of too nice at times. It was a bit annoying. I think in general, you know, whoever won would have deserved it. I think they all deserved it. They all made a good case for themselves. And yeah, some of the rookies actually, yeah, that's a good point, guys. A lot of the rookies did really well. It's good to see lots of new guys into the sport, right? It's good that there's people getting a chance. I know with Cadillac we've got Bottas and Perez, but it's good that there's more teams, and it's good that a lot of rookies have had an opportunity. I like to see that. I like to see people getting promoted and young drivers doing well. Like Hajar did really well. I think all the rookies can say that they had good moments through the year. All of them. Maybe like Alpine didn't do anything, did they? But they're not really rookies. Jack Doohan didn't really do much, but he didn't have a chance to do much, and the car was awful. P1 is B rated. Love to see it. But yeah, it's I think the sport's in good hands, F1. We've got a nice mix of drivers in there now. Yeah, Behrman had a really good year. Behrman, I think, did Behrman finish ahead of Ocon, I think, right? I think that's pretty good, because Ocon's very experienced. So I think Behrman, like, he showed that he belongs there, right? Excited to see Hajar on a Red Bull, yeah. You know what? I think it won't end too badly for him. I think it'll be fine. I think maybe with this new regulation, it might be all right. I'm being hopeful. Obviously, he's not going to be better than Max. Well, probably won't be. But yeah, Yuki this year just wasn't there, really, was he? He was just was not close enough. He's arguably one of the worst teammates for Max that Max has had. So yeah, not a good year for Yuki. It's sad though. You know, he has to give way, but that's just F1. Like, you can't stay there forever. Okay, we are in. Ayrton Senna's in the lobby, guys. He's Canadian. Look, Ayrton Senna is in the lobby. I'm not even joking. He's set a 122.9. That is him. Like, that is definitely him. And I won't have it. I won't have anyone say that it isn't him. Thank you, Humble Tracker. Okay, all right. Thank you, Humble Tracker, for the 5 donations, 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate that, mate. That's very kind of you. And Sammy Snake's become a member. But yeah, congrats to the 5 guys who get the membership. Good on ya. No race for me. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Now, ugh, God. You will not have to drive. Can you put KPH, please? No. No, I can't. I wish I could, mate, but I race in miles an hour. That's how it is. Oh, God. Do we just wait again? Okay, you know what? I'm going to set a lap here. See if I can get gold medal in one lap. Thank you, Yin Yang. Just got back from my maths finals. I got a 95%. Congratulations, mate. That is a mega result. Congratulations on that one. Love to hear that. Super GT fans out there in the world getting 95% on maths tests. Hell yeah. Yeah, the game just didn't want me to race against Ayrton Senna, did it? Right, here we go. Right, one lap. Let's do it. Oh, I've got to get used to this. Have I got enough muscle memory from yesterday to get this right? Or from 2 days ago, whenever it was. Yeah, that felt alright. It wasn't a perfect lap, but it'd be like a 50.412. That's a bit ambitious. 50.526. Not far off, actually. 50.6. Yeah, sorry about the engine noise there, guys. A bit loud. But that is a gold medal. First lap. We'll take it. Goodbye. What are your thoughts on Abu Dhabi GP as a race overall? It doesn't really produce great races, does it? I know Abu Dhabi 21 was exciting, but that was because of the safety car and procedure rather than like the track. It hasn't really... I'm just trying to think of a good race around there. I like it. I really want to like the track, but it hasn't really... It's produced world champions, but it hasn't produced good races, I wouldn't say. So it is what it is, you know. Thank you, Jeffrey, for the 79 pence. Appreciate that, mate. Really appreciate it. 2012. What happened in 2012 on Abu Dhabi? Kimi Raikkonen won it, didn't he? So yeah, you might have a good race every now and then, but for the most part, it's not the best track, unfortunately. Thank you, Pearl. Good to see you as ever. Take care, and I'll catch you soon in chat. Oh, what do we do? Why did that not work? It's really annoying. I'll just try and set a qualifying lap, and then we'll just jump into the race. We'll just try and go from the front. I feel like the first sector is good and the last two are meh. I think the last sector is meh. I like it a lot. I like it a lot more driving it in this game than I do in F1. I don't know if it's an F1 track. Okay, we're aiming for ideally a low 120. That's a corner cut. Yeah, Abu Dhabi has no elevation. That is true. I mean, you've got tracks like Silverstone which have no elevation, but I think, yeah, when you think of a lot of classic European tracks, or a lot of classic tracks, they just build it on the side of a hill and it's like, yeah, whatever, just deal with the elevation. It feels a bit cooler when they do that, but I think the thing with modern tracks is that they build it in a place which is just flat, completely flat, so it doesn't have any character because of elevation. Like the Nürburgring, driving the Nordschleife, having now done over 300 laps of it, it has so much character because of the elevation. Obviously more than just that, but the elevation really adds to the character of the track. Same with Red Bull Ring. I think the fact that you go up the hill like quite steep towards turn 3 is like really cool. I think that's a good thing. Yeah, maybe a 4th gear extra there is quite good actually. That was awful. Yeah, Koto's an interesting track. I used to really not like it. It felt a bit artificial, the way they made it, but the more I've raced it, the more I've seen it, the more I like it. I need to get this chicane a lot better. There we go. There's 8/10. Be a mid-20. There we go. Low 21, low 20. Oh, that's 5th gear, not 4th. I wanted 4th. Maybe I should just try launching the chicane here. Absolutely send it. I think if you clatter the first curb on the right, you can get away with it. There we go. Take the risk. Okay, I think, is that exactly the same time I did on my main account? I think it might be. It's a nice track once you get into a flow. It is exactly the same time. Look at that, top right. 029 on both accounts. That's pretty cool. What does that do on the leaderboard? Look at that. Super GT and Scotch Egg cannot be separated. Thank you, NJ Indy. Hey, Steve, appreciate all the work you put into your work. All the work you put into your work. How do you feel about the new F1 regs, specifically the increase in battery reliance? If, like, my absolutely honest opinion is I have no opinion because I don't know. We'll see what it's like next year. Increase in battery reliance. I don't know, because I don't know what the increase is. I don't know how much more battery. I don't really know. I don't know what it'll sound like. I don't know what percentage that is. So my cop-out answer is I have no opinion. We'll see next year. It could be amazing. It could be rubbish. I'm looking forward to there's something new, but Side says Lando got lucky. I don't think you just can't get lucky like that over a course of a season. Because that just discredits the good races that he did, I think. And also, you know, he had a retirement in Zandvoort. That wasn't very lucky. He also had a DSQ in Las Vegas. That wasn't very lucky. I don't know. I think I've seen a lot of just bad opinions out there at the moment about the whole championship. About, I don't know, we can't just give him credit for, like, well done that you won, congratulations mate. Like, that's all it needs to be. Like, I dread going on social media after F1 races. It's just a horror show of opinion, and most of them are just not very reasonable. DTM this year was great, yeah. DTM was amazing. He did get lucky. I don't know. I don't think he did in general over the whole course of the season. I'm just trying to think where he got lucky. Hungary, maybe, you could argue. The strategy played into his favour. Because he did the different strategy, didn't he? Got into the lead. Silverstone, yeah. I think that was unlucky. Yeah. Oscar, he definitely got helped a little bit there with that penalty, but it was a bad penalty for Oscar. I don't think he deserved it, really. It was a bit of a weird one. The Monza swap, yeah. I don't know if is that luck, or is that's just McLaren's. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm just happy for him. I think congratulations, mate. Like, you could say Jenson Button's lucky to be an F1 champion. Because, you know, his car that year was just the best one. I just think, fair play, Jenson Button, you're the champion. Oh, God. There's definitely time in this. I think there's time there. How did Lewis get lucky in 2008? Yeah, this is a funny thing because, like, a championship is won over the whole year. So yes, Lewis got a bit lucky on the final race of how it happened, but That doesn't mean he got lucky to win the championship. You still have to win all the other races that he won and be consistent in all the other races where he finished second and third. Maybe Massa should have been the champion that year. You know, in Singapore they had that incident, but then Ferrari screwed up his pit stop, and that's Ferrari's fault. And that's not good luck for Lewis. That's just bad performance for Ferrari, and that's their problem, and that's their fault. Did I map overtake? Yes, it should be working, but we'll see in the race. Oh, you just got to launch that chicane. I don't think he did get lucky in Singapore that year because of the Crashgate thing. Because, like, imagine if Ferrari didn't bottle that pit stop. No one would have said Lewis got lucky. You would have just said, like, no one would say that. Ferrari just messed up their pit stop that year. And that's what cost Massa, not the Crashgate thing. That's how I see it. We're only saying that retrospectively because Ferrari messed up the pit stop as a result of the Crashgate. Maybe McLaren. What if McLaren had messed up their pit stop? You wouldn't say that Hamilton was lucky because of Crashgate. Ferrari just messed up a pit stop. It's their fault. Like, that's it. Yeah, over the course of a whole season, like, you can't win by luck, really. The only luck factor really is your car in general good enough? Like Jenson Button 2009 turns up, Brawn just happens to be the quickest car. Now you could argue the same with Lando. Well, you're just lucked into a McLaren being good, but in some ways it's a bit, I don't know, it feels unfair to say that because pretty much every champion is going to be in a quick car. And, you know, Lando's been there for 7 years. He's believed in them. They've believed in him. I think that's fair. That eventually you are rewarded with a good car. And he made the most of it. Well, it was a bit closer than maybe should have been, but he did make the most of it. Yeah. This is the thing, is like Max probably is the better driver. No, well, Max is the better driver. But the problem is that if you say that on the internet, it gets translated to, so you hate Lando. That's what that means on the internet. It doesn't mean, oh, okay, yeah, Lando's still great as well. Right, here we go. Gonna run him out. On pole position. Okay, I do have overtake, thankfully. Whoa, hello. God damn it, it's happened. There's Ayrton Senna. What was that? Michael Schumacher and Ferrari. Whoa, where's he going? Sorry, mate. I'm being pushed back here. Come on. I'm not letting him go back through. Here we go. Can we overtake Ayrton Senna? Can't believe Ayrton Senna's playing Gran Turismo 7. It's insane. Oh my god. If you no longer go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver. He's going to get through. What damage. Come on, Michael. Sort that corner out, mate. As if Senna went for the gap. Oh my god. He's back. He went for the gap again. Where did he come from? Oh, this is not going to plan at all. I think these guys are like using all their overtake. It feels like it. Oh my god. This is such an awkward track to race on, like... I'm just stuck here now. Like, the guy in front messes up the corner completely and then you just can't do anything. Like, they just block the entire track and you can't go up the inside. Oh, I've been pushed. Oh my god, just don't do this race this week, guys. Oh my god. I'll just let him go. What damage again? So the guy in front slows down, I have to slow down and I get overtaken. Oh my god. This might be the worst daily race I've ever done. I think this is good consumer advice to not do this race. It is a horror show. So you get stuck behind someone, you can't get past them, the guy behind just nerfs you wide, and then like, you're just going backwards. It's just basically you just gotta like... You just gotta send it, or you just will be sent. It is a savage race. I'm going to do a button 2011. Here we go. Only 26 seconds to catch up. Oh, he's letting me go. Well, let's just try and do a quick lap. Need a better livery. I reckon that's what it is. It's definitely all in the livery. Oh, mate. That's probably the hardest corner on the track, I think. Went purple after cutting the corner. Yeah, this is a filthy stream, isn't it? I said this last week when this track came out. We did a kind of a test race on this track. I was like, this is going to be a mess. And that was in Group 3. Super Formula is even way harder to drive. Go for the fastest lap. Yep, let's do it. That's the only aim now. Got 2 laps to try and do it. 21.6 to beat. Should be able to do that. That's a good lap so far. Okay, it's a good lap. Just need to get the chicane right. Brackets, easier said than done. .9, there you go. Get a load of that, guys. Try and beat it again. Whew. Nearly died. Okay. Oh god, the guy in the lead did a 20.4. Fair play, that is a quick lap. Hey! Thanks for the 2 positions. I will take the 3 positions. As you can see, I'm only AB rated, guys. I'm quite new to this game, so I think 8 is pretty reasonable. Last to first. First to last. The first to last challenge. I'm pretty good at that. Pretty good at the first to last challenge. Pure carnage. Yeah, that is a pure carnage race. Everyone should get the clean race bonus. Thanks for the clean race, guys. That was incredible. Look at that. Look at the amount of red arrows. God. Wait, what happened to me? My sportsmanship went up. Can you believe? God. What a horror show. Yeah, the headset is a little bit loose. The red bits, this always happens. Please do drop a like, guys, if you've been enjoying the stream so far. Any part of it. Me being awful on Super Formula, maybe. We're going to get some videos out this week. I want to get the progress on the power pack as well, because I think that's there's some good videos there. Some good live streams as well. I'm trying to plan going to Japan for the Gran Turismo World Finals. It will be next week that I'll go, so I might be away for a week or so. But we'll see. I'm trying to plan it and make it work. Have been invited, but it's just about the schedule of the flights and stuff. But guys, oh god, I'm sweating a little bit here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching today. Please do drop a like on the way out and maybe subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. We're gonna get some more videos out this week, as I say. It's a pretty big week for videos, I think. We've got some, obviously, these daily races, as you can see on the screen, so plenty of opportunity for videos. But yeah, I'll keep you updated if I go to Japan and stuff. Should be middle of next week. But guys, thanks for watching as ever. Thanks for tuning in on this fine Monday evening. Have a fantastic week. Video tomorrow. Tune in for that. And yeah, catch you soon. Bye bye.